Did you know Trump says his D.C. golf course renovation could bring a major tournament to Washington? Today's major Washington symbolism story: President Trump says his plan to renovate the East Potomac golf links in Washington, D.C. could bring a major golf tournament to the nation's capital. AP reports Trump toured the course with Interior Secretary Doug Burgum and golf architect Tom Fazio, while saying construction is expected to begin September 1st. According to AP, Trump said the upgraded course could someday host major tournaments such as the U.S. Open or PGA Championship. He criticized the current condition of the course and framed the renovation as part of a broader effort to improve Washington's public spaces. But the project is already controversial. AP reports that the redevelopment is subject to a federal lawsuit. The report also says debris from the demolition of the White House East Wing was dumped on the course and tested positive for toxic metals, including lead and chromium. That turns this from a golf story into a public land, environmental, and presidential legacy story. Supporters may see the project as a high-profile improvement to a neglected public golf course. A major tournament in D.C. would bring attention, tourism, and prestige. It would also fit Trump's personal brand as a golf course developer and promoter. Critics see a different picture. They argue Trump is using public land to extend his personal aesthetic and legacy across Washington. Environmental concerns over contaminated debris could add serious pressure if cleanup costs rise or public access is affected. This is part of a larger pattern. Trump is trying to remake Washington visually, from parks to monuments to civic spaces. AP also reported that Trump toured improvements to Lafayette Park and discussed plans for a triumphal arch. During the visit, he also said he would meet with Janice Lewis George, the Democratic primary winner for D.C. mayor, while calling her a communist in a social media post. George said she was willing to collaborate while defending D.C.'s local autonomy. That adds a political layer. Trump's renovation agenda is happening in a city where local leaders and the White House often clash over control, symbolism, policing, land use, and home rule. What to watch next? 1. Whether the federal lawsuit delays construction. 2. Whether environmental testing triggers a cleanup dispute. 3. Whether golf organizations show interest in a future major tournament. 4. Whether D.C. officials push back on Trump's broader Capitol redesign. 5. Whether this becomes another flashpoint in the fight over public space and presidential branding. Bottom line, Trump is pitching the East Potomac renovation as a path to big league golf in Washington. But lawsuits, environmental concerns, and local political tension could turn the project into another major fight over how Trump is reshaping the Capitol.